Good morning, everyone. Okay, today is our last video. It is our last day of online learning. You will all be back to school on Tuesday. You get a day off on Monday. Because this is our last video, I thought I would introduce you to my pet bird. She's a Quaker. Her name is Joey. And this is the very noisy character you hear in the back of all my videos. You may hear a bit of a choo sound in the background. This is the one that's making all the noise. So I thought today I would let her come say a bit of a hello at the start of our video. And as you can see, she's showing off for you guys. She's doing her little head box. She's saying tickle tickle. She's saying her name Joey. And every now and again you hear a bit of a funny noise. That's her mimicking my laugh. When I laugh, sometimes you'll hear a bit of a giggle from the cage. So she mimics that a fair bit. But this is Joey. But let's get on with our word building and our dictation today. I'll pause the video here. I'll put Joey away and we'll get on with our learning. Okay, do you think you can be quiet today? Okay, that's good. Okay, so let's get on with our learning. So let's get started with our word building. We've got 3 words today, and then we will do our dictation. Okay, our first word today is had. Oops. I have all the sounds on the board for the word had. Had. All right. What sound do you hear when my finger is under this line? Had. Had. What sound do you hear? Well done. You do hear a all right, let's say the sound as you bring it down to the line. All right. What sound do you hear when my finger is under this line? Had. Had. What sound do you hear? Well done, you do hear an All right, let's say All right, and finally, what sound do you hear when my finger is under this line? Had. Had. What sound do you hear? Well done, you do hear a d. Let's say the sound as we bring it down to the line. D. All right. Let's say the sound and sounds and read the word. Add, had, add, had. All right, let's say the sounds and write the word. Okay, we're going to start with our, all right, so we do our stick, climb back up, over, down, and kick. All right, let's do our all right, around and around and around, up, down, and kick. All right, and finally, let's do our d. We start here, we go around and around and around, up, down, and kick. Okay, everyone, I'd like you to pause the video here and have a go at saying the sounds and writing the word had. Okay, I'm going to rub this off and we're going to move on to our next word. Alrighty, I have all the sounds on the board for the word wet. Wet. What sound do you hear when my finger is under this line? Wet. Wet. What sound do you hear? Well done, you do hear a ooh. So let's say the sounds as we bring it down to the line. Ooh. Perfect. All right, listening carefully. What sound do you hear when my finger is under this line? Wet, wet. What sound do you hear? Well done. You do hear an eh. Let's say the sound as we bring it down to the line. Eh. Perfect. And listening carefully, what sound do you hear when my finger is under this line? Wet, wet. What sound do you hear? Well done. You do hear a t. All right, let's say the sound as we get down to the line. All right, let's say the sounds and read the word. Following my finger. Wet. One more time. Wet. All right, let's say the sounds and read and write the word. 1, 2, 3. All right, our first sound is woo. So we start here. We go down, up, eyelash. All right, let's do our eh. We start here, around and around and around, kick. All right, and finally, let's do our t. So we start here, we go down, kick, and cross. All right, pause the video here and have a go at writing the word wet. I am going to rub this off and we'll do our last word together. All right, I have all the sounds on the board for the name. So in this case, it's a name. Sam. What sound do you hear in my finger is under this line? Sam. What sound do you hear? Well done. You do hear a s. Now, when we write someone's name, do we use a little letter like this? No, we don't, do we? So let's write a capital S. All right, let's do this. We'll do our big S. All right, listening carefully. What sound do you hear when my finger is under this line? Sam. What sound do you hear? Well done. You do hear an ah. Let's say the sound is a bit down to the line. Perfect. And lucky last, what sound do you hear when my finger is under this line? Sam. What sound do you hear? Well done. You do hear a All right, so the sound is really down to the line. Perfect. Let's say the sounds and read the word. Sam. One more time. Sam. All right, let's say the sounds and write the word. Let's start with our big S. Now we use a big S because it's someone's name. So let's do our big S. All right. What sound comes next? Well done. We do have an So let's start here. We go around and around and around, up, down, and kick. Okay, what sound do you hear with my fingers under this line? Well done, you do hear a So let's write out We start here, we go candy cane, down, up, over, down, up, and kick. All right, have a go at writing the word Sam. So remember to say the sounds and write the word. Remember to pause the video. And when you are ready, what we're going to do is we're going to move on to our dictation. So please make sure when you go to start your dictation that you have a blank piece of paper and a pencil to write with, because I would really like to keep a copy of your dictation. So write it on a piece of paper and make sure that when you return your packs on Friday that I get it, okay? So just a blank piece of paper is fine. Okay, let's move on to our dictation. Now, with our dictation today, we have 2 sight words, so I will write them on the board. The first sight word today will be a, okay, and our second sight word is the, so I'll write that on the board as well. The, okay. So those are the 2 sight words today that you're going to need in your sentences. Now there's 2 sentences today. Remember, after a full stop we always put a capital letter, or we always have it at the start of a sentence. So a name or the start of a sentence, we have a capital letter. Okay, so my first word for our dictation today, make sure you've got your pencils and your paper ready. Let's get started. Sam. Sam. Write Sam. Sam. Okay, next word. Had. Had. Write had. Your next word is a. A. Write a. Remember, that's one of our sight words and it's on the board behind me. A. A. Write a. Okay. Your next word is pet. Pet. Write pet. Pet. Your next word is pup. Pup. Write pup. Pup. Alright. And after the word pup, you need to put a full stop. Okay. Now we're going to move on to our second sentence. Now remember, we're starting a new sentence, so we need to have a capital letter. Okay. Our first word is the. The. Write the. The. Now remember, that's a sight word and it's on the board behind me. The. The. Write the. Okay. Our next word is pup. Pup. Write pup. Our next word is got. Got. Write got. Got. Your last word is wet. Wet. Write wet. Okay. Now, because this is your last word, remember that at the end of a sentence there is always a full stop. Now, if I've gone too quickly for you, that's fine. You can go back and you can re-watch the video from the start of the dictation. And you can go through the words. You can, as you re-watch it, if you need to, you can pause it until you've written each word. Okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to read the words. I would like you to read your sentence, okay, as I follow along your sentence as I read the words, and I want you to point to each word as I say it. Okay, I'll say the sentence twice so you can just double check that what I'm saying and what you've written is the same. Okay, let's go. Sam had a pet pup, full stop. The pup got wet, full stop. Okay, I'll read through that one more time. Let's go. Sam had a pet pup, full stop. The pup got wet, full stop. Okay, well done everyone. Remember to put this in your packs, your piece of paper with your writing on it, so that I can see it when you return it on Friday. But we are done for today. Remember, if you need to go back and rewatch it to do this, to write your sentence, that's fine. Watch it as many times as you like. I cannot wait to see you again on Tuesday. I have missed you all so much. I can't wait to hear all your stories. But I am just so excited. I will see you on Tuesday. Have a lovely weekend with your family, and I will see you again on Tuesday. Bye guys.